Remember, you are the safest home your child has, and that is more than enough. Home is not only a place. It is a feeling, a quiet assurance that no matter how uncertain the world becomes, there is somewhere safe to return. For your child, that place is not defined by walls, space, or perfection. It is defined by you. Safety is not created by having every answer. It is created by presence that remains steady, by warmth that does not disappear when challenges arrive, by a love that does not withdraw when life becomes difficult. You are that safety. There will be moments when you question whether you are doing enough, moments when the weight of responsibility feels overwhelming. But safety is not measured by how easy life looks from the outside. It is measured by how secure a child feels on the inside, a calm voice in uncertainty, a steady hand in confusion, a patient heart in difficult moments. These are the elements that build emotional shelter. Your child learns the world through the environment you create. When they experience reassurance in your presence, they learn that fear can be faced. When they experience comfort in your care, they learn that challenges are not faced alone. When they experience consistency in your love, they learn that stability exists even when circumstances change. Being a safe home does not mean preventing every hardship. It means being the place where healing begins after hardship. It means offering understanding when emotions are complicated. It means providing acceptance without conditions. Children carry the feeling of safety with them long after they leave childhood. It becomes the inner voice that reminds them they are capable. It becomes the quiet confidence that they are worthy of care. It becomes resilience that helps them stand in uncertain moments. And that resilience begins with you. Your presence communicates something powerful without words. You belong. You are protected. You are valued. These messages shape identity more deeply than any external achievement. You may not always see the impact immediately. Safety grows quietly. It is felt more than noticed. It reveals itself over time, in confidence, in trust, in emotional strength that remains steady when life becomes complex. Even when you feel uncertain, your commitment provides stability. Even when you feel tired, your consistency offers reassurance. Even when you feel imperfect, your love creates belonging. A safe home is not built through flawless moments. It is built through repeated care, through listening, through patience, through showing up again and again. Your child does not need a life free of difficulty. They need a place where difficulty can be understood and faced with support. They need the assurance that no matter what happens outside, there is security within your care. That security becomes courage. When a child feels safe, they dare to learn, they dare to grow. They dare to try again after failure. Safety does not limit potential, it expands it. You are providing that expansion every day. There will be nights when you feel the weight of everything you carry, moments when doubt questions your strength. In those moments, remember this truth. Safety is not perfection, it is devotion. It is love that remains steady across time, and your love remains. One day, your child will carry your presence within them as an inner refuge. In moments of challenge, they will remember how you responded with patience. In moments of fear, they will remember how you offered reassurance. In moments of uncertainty, they will remember that stability once existed, and therefore can exist again. That is the lasting power of being a safe home. You are not required to be everything. You are not required to control every outcome. You are only required to remain a place of warmth, acceptance, and care. And that is already extraordinary. So breathe deeply. Release the pressure to be more than human. Recognize the strength of what you provide every day. You are not just guiding a life, you are sheltering it. You are not just supporting growth, you are protecting it. You are not just present, you are home. Remember, you are the safest home your child has, and that is more than enough.
You may walk alone, but your strength is raising an extraordinary future. There are days when the silence feels heavier than noise, days when every decision rests on your shoulders, and every step forward feels like it demands more energy than you have left. Yet you keep moving, not because it is easy, but because love gives you a strength that logic cannot explain. Being a single mother means carrying two roles in one heart, You are protection and warmth. You are guidance and comfort. You are the safe place, the teacher, the provider, the encourager, and even on the days when you doubt yourself, your presence is already shaping a future brighter than you can see. Sometimes strength doesn't look like confidence. Sometimes it looks like showing up when you're tired, cooking when you want to rest, smiling when your heart feels heavy, listening when your mind is overwhelmed. Strength is not loud. It is quiet persistence. It is choosing love again and again, even when no one applauds. There may be moments when you wonder if you are enough, when comparison creeps in, when you see other families and question your journey. But the truth is this: a child does not measure love by perfection. A child measures love by presence, by consistency, by the way you keep choosing them every single day. Your journey is not missing something, it is creating something rare. You are raising resilience. You are teaching courage without speaking it. Your child watches how you stand back up after difficult days. They see how you continue even when life feels uncertain. And from that, they learn what strength truly means. You are not just raising a child, you are raising a human being who understands perseverance, empathy, and unconditional love. Your struggles are not wasted. They are lessons being written silently into the heart of the future. There will be nights when exhaustion sits beside you like an uninvited guest. Nights when worry whispers questions you cannot answer yet. But even then, your effort is building something powerful, stability born from devotion. Love that sacrifices comfort becomes a foundation that cannot be shaken easily. Remember this: extraordinary futures are not built in perfect conditions. They are built in ordinary moments filled with extraordinary love. A warm meal shared, a reassuring hug, a promise that tomorrow will be tried again. You may walk alone, but you are never without impact. Every word you speak shapes confidence. Every sacrifice you make builds security. Every moment you choose patience creates emotional strength in a growing heart. Your child may not always see the weight you carry today, but one day they will recognize the quiet heroism of your journey. They will understand that their strength began in your persistence. And when they stand tall in their own life, part of that strength will come from you, from the nights you kept going, from the mornings you started again, from the love you gave without conditions. So breathe. You are doing more than surviving. You are building a legacy of courage. You may walk alone, but your strength is raising an extraordinary future.
Every moment of exhaustion you endured today is proof of an irreplaceable love for your child. There is a kind of tiredness that sleep cannot fix, a quiet fatigue that settles deep in your bones after long days and longer nights. It is the tiredness of responsibility, of worrying, of giving more than you receive. Yet, even in that exhaustion, you continue, because love, real love, does not pause when life becomes heavy. Being a single mother means living in a rhythm of sacrifice that few people truly see. You wake up already carrying tomorrow's concerns. You move through the day balancing needs, solving problems, holding emotions together, not just yours, but your child's too. And still, you give energy when you feel empty. You give patience when stress is loud. You give reassurance even when you are unsure. You give stability when life feels uncertain. This is not weakness. This is devotion in its purest form. Exhaustion is often misunderstood. People see tired eyes and think of struggle. But beneath that tiredness lives something powerful, commitment that refuses to fade. Every late night, every early morning, every moment you choose responsibility over rest becomes evidence of love that cannot be replaced by anyone else. Your child may not understand your sacrifices today, They may not see the quiet battles you fight inside your mind, but they feel the result. They feel safety. They feel consistency. They feel that someone will always show up. And that feeling shapes their entire world. Love is not always loud. It does not always announce itself with grand gestures. Often, love is found in small, repeated actions, preparing meals, offering encouragement, listening to fears, holding space for emotions, standing steady when everything else feels unstable. These moments may seem ordinary, but together they create something extraordinary. Trust grows when a child knows that even when life is difficult, their mother remains. That reliability becomes emotional security. That security becomes confidence. And that confidence becomes strength that follows them into adulthood. Your exhaustion is not a sign that you are failing. It is a sign that you are giving deeply. It means you are investing your energy into something meaningful. It means you are choosing responsibility over comfort. It means love is active, not passive. There will be days when appreciation is absent, days when effort feels invisible, days when progress seems slow. But love does not depend on recognition. It grows quietly, shaping character in ways that cannot be measured immediately. What you are building cannot always be seen today, but it is being formed moment by moment. Resilience in your child's heart, courage in their mindset, empathy in their character. And one day, when they face their own challenges, they will draw strength from memories of you continuing despite exhaustion. They will remember that persistence is possible. They will understand that love is action, not just words. Even when you feel alone, your effort is never meaningless. Each sacrifice becomes part of a foundation your child will stand on for years to come. You are not just managing life. You are demonstrating endurance. You are modeling responsibility. You are showing that love can remain steady even in difficulty. So when exhaustion arrives, do not see it only as weakness. See it also as evidence. Evidence that you care deeply. Evidence that you are present. Evidence that your love is working tirelessly to create security, growth, and hope. Rest when you can. Breathe when you need. But never doubt what your effort represents. Every moment of exhaustion you endure today is proof of an irreplaceable love for your child. You are not just surviving, you are building a life with a courage few people possess. There is a quiet difference between surviving and building. Surviving means getting through the day. Building means shaping tomorrow. And every choice you make with intention, every step you take despite uncertainty, moves you from endurance into creation. As a single mother, your life is not defined by what is missing. It is defined by what you continue to create. Stability where there was worry, warmth where there was doubt, direction where there was confusion. You are not waiting for life to become easier. You are actively making it stronger. Courage is often misunderstood. Many people imagine courage as bold action or fearless confidence, but real courage is quieter than that. It looks like responsibility accepted without applause. It looks like decisions made without certainty. It looks like moving forward even when fear is present. You carry courage in ordinary moments. When you wake up and begin again, that is courage. When you protect hope despite disappointment, that is courage. When you keep believing in a better future for your child, that is courage. Building a life is not a single achievement. It is a series of consistent choices. It is patience during slow progress. It is discipline during difficult seasons. It is love that remains steady even when circumstances change. There will be times when progress feels invisible, days when effort seems to disappear into routine. But building rarely looks dramatic from the inside. It looks repetitive. It looks quiet. It looks like small actions repeated with purpose, yet those small actions accumulate. They become structure. They become security. They become a foundation strong enough to support dreams not yet imagined. Your child is growing inside the environment you create. They are learning what persistence looks like by watching you continue. They are learning what resilience feels like by experiencing your stability. They are learning that courage is not the absence of fear, but the decision to move forward anyway. You are not just guiding them with words. You are guiding them with example. Even when you question yourself, your effort is teaching something powerful, that life can be shaped through commitment, that challenges do not define outcomes. That strength is built through persistence, not perfection. Sometimes you may wish for recognition. Sometimes you may hope someone sees how much you carry. And while acknowledgement is human and natural, remember this: the impact of your courage is already unfolding, even when it is unseen. A life built with intention leaves traces everywhere. In confidence formed slowly, in trust built quietly, in emotional security that grows day by day. You are not standing still. You are constructing a future piece by piece. Every responsibility you accept is a brick. Every sacrifice is support. Every moment of patience is reinforcement. Building does not mean the absence of struggle. It means creating despite struggle. There will be moments when fear whispers that the path is too uncertain. But courage is not a feeling you wait for. It is a decision you practice. Each time you choose effort over avoidance, you strengthen that decision. And over time, what once felt difficult becomes natural. What once felt overwhelming becomes manageable. What once felt uncertain becomes experience. You are becoming stronger not by accident, but by participation. You are shaping your own resilience through action. One day, your child will look at the life you built and understand something important: that courage can exist in everyday choices. That strength can be gentle. That love can be disciplined. They will see that their foundation was not created by chance, but by a mother who refused to stop building. So do not underestimate the power of what you are doing. You are not simply surviving circumstances. You are designing stability. You are constructing opportunity. You are creating a future that carries your strength forward. You are not just surviving, you are building a life with a courage few people possess. You don't have to be perfect to be a great mother. Showing up with a sincere heart is enough. There is a quiet pressure any mothers carry, the belief that they must be everything at once. Strong but gentle, patient but firm, tireless but calm, always certain, always capable, always enough. But perfection is not what builds a child's world. Presence does. A child does not need a flawless parent. They need a real one, someone who listens, who tries, who stays, someone whose love is not measured by perfection, but by consistency. Showing up is more powerful than getting everything right. There will be days when plans fall apart, days when patience runs thin, days when you wish you could do more, give more, be more. These moments do not define your worth as a mother. They define your humanity, and humanity is what teaches connection. When you show up honestly, even when you are tired, even when you are uncertain, you create something essential: trust. Your child learns that love is not conditional on perfection. They learn that mistakes do not remove belonging. They learn that effort matters more than flawlessness. Perfection creates distance. Authenticity creates safety. Think about the moments that shape memory most deeply. Not grand achievements, not flawless performances, but simple, sincere presence. A conversation, a reassuring touch, a moment of attention that says, "You matter." These moments do not require perfection. They require heart. A sincere heart listens without rushing. A sincere heart comforts without needing the right words. A sincere heart stays, even when solutions are unclear. Being present does not mean having every answer. It means being willing to share the moment, to witness feelings, to offer steadiness when emotions rise. Your child does not expect you to control life. They need to know they are not facing it alone. When you show up again and again, you build emotional security that perfection could never provide. You teach that reliability is stronger than image. You demonstrate that love is patient with growth, yours and theirs. There may be times when you compare yourself to an ideal that feels unreachable, but remember this: ideals are distant. Presence is immediate. Ideals are imagined. Presence is experienced. What your child remembers most will not be the moments you felt flawless. They will remember the moments you were there, the times you listened fully, the times you tried again, the times your love remained steady even when circumstances were not. Showing up is an act of courage. It means being seen as you are. It means offering care without certainty of outcome. It means choosing connection over control. And in that choice, something powerful happens. Resilience grows in both of you. When your child sees you continue despite imperfection, they learn an invaluable lesson. That worth is not earned by being flawless. That growth is a process. That love remains constant through change. This lesson shapes confidence more deeply than perfection ever could. You are not required to be everything. You are required only to care, to try, and to remain. And you are already doing that. On difficult days, when self-doubt speaks loudly, return to this truth. Presence is powerful. Effort is meaningful. Love expressed sincerely is enough. You are building connection, not performance. You are nurturing trust, not perfection. You are creating a relationship grounded in authenticity, and authenticity lasts. Great motherhood is not measured by error-free moments. It is measured by devotion that continues through imperfect ones. So release the weight of needing to be flawless. Allow yourself to be human. Allow yourself to learn. Allow yourself to grow alongside your child. Because what they need most is not perfection. They need you. Present, sincere, and real. You don't have to be perfect to be a great mother. Showing up with a sincere heart is enough.